Well, everyone, it's another year, and it's another time that there's going to be some devices and some iPhones that are going to be discontinued and will probably be ending in this particular year. So this is always something very interesting because every single year that comes up, there's already going to be some devices that are going to be discontinued. They're not going to be probably getting some other versions of devices and softwares. But here's the thing, there is something very, very interesting going on with this next iteration of software. So it looks like within iOS 19, there is a very high likelihood from what we're hearing that Apple may end up giving support and maybe giving us the next iteration of software on all the iPhones on iOS 18. So this is going to be something that's very interesting because historically we haven't really seen that too often where Apple will give all the iPhones support like 2 or 3 years in a row. All the iPhones on iOS 17 got iOS 18, and all the iPhones on iOS 18 could end up getting iOS 19. So in a very, very, perfect state of union, if everything went perfectly, then hopefully that's the case. But if that doesn't end up happening, then what we could expect is that there's two things. One, Apple ends up dropping one version of devices, which is probably more likely. So if that ends up happening, if Apple's going to drop some iPhone, it's going to be 3 different devices. It's going to be the iPhone XR, iPhone XS, and the iPhone XS Max. Those 3 iPhones, if Apple is going to drop some sort of iPhone in terms of support for the next iteration of software, it is probably going to be the iPhones that are the lowest supported on iOS 18 right now. So those are going to be those 3 iPhones, the iPhone XR, iPhone XS, and iPhone XS Max. If you currently own these iPhones, there is a slight chance you might not be getting that next version of software. So kind of keep that in mind. That isn't the biggest deal in the world, but you could end up experiencing that in this particular situation. So like I said, it's not a given, it's not a guarantee, but that could end up happening here. If Apple is going to go one step further, there could also be a situation where Apple does kind of go through and they end up dropping support of the iPhone 11 series as well. I think that's probably not going to happen. I think that's a very, very rare thing to happen here. But if that does end up happening, then, you heard it here first. That is a situation that Apple could end up kind of throwing us into. So like I said, that isn't necessarily a guarantee, but that could end up happening here. We're going to have to wait and see, but that's kind of where we're at. There's a very high chance that the XRs could end up getting drop support, but maybe the iPhone 11 too. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.